Hey there, welcome back to the table. I'm going to do another playthrough of Civ 7, trying to apply all the things that I've learned. And one of the things I wanted to really stress is the game seems to really reward you based on the leader and Civ that you pick. So for example, if I pick Isabella, who has bonuses for natural wonders, in every game I've played so far, not only have I started next to a natural wonder, but there tends to be several other ones very close to where I started. And so then I'm, trying to I actually get to settle multiple cities near natural wonders, and it makes a game of her fantastic. Also, I did, I did go to, I played Axum with Isabella, which was a great combo, by the way, and I did this on an archipelago map, so I was using the Navy bonuses, right, that they had. But what I ended up finding out is their unique traditions are very heavily focused on being in a coastal city. So you get a lot of bonuses for having cities on the coast and resources on the coast. And it just so happened that by picking this particular civilization, it put me on a coast. And so the game does like to reward you in that kind of fashion. So I think that's pretty cool, and helps make some of these leaders that only have bonuses. Like, I remember, like, the Aztecs in Civ 6, they had bonuses, but only if you were on jungle tiles, I think. Well, it just so happened that every time you picked the Aztecs, they were always near jungle. So, they did it in Civ 6 as well. I'm glad they carried those same principles. Egypt always needs to be near a navigable river, and guess what? There will be a navigable river if you play as Egypt. So, the two things I was contemplating is my favorite combo so far. Well, Isabella is fantastic. I just think she's a great... It doesn't matter what Civ she plays, but just her bonus with the natural wonders is what makes her amazing. But the best combo for me and my playstyle is Tecumseh, because he has the food and production per age in settlements, and then there's this and this, which gives another food and another production per age. So he actually gets double his bonuses. And then, of course, the Civ for him is the Greeks. So him and the Greeks, and then the Shawnee in Age 2, he's perfect. Really love that playstyle. But what I'm going to do is, when I do these playthroughs for YouTube, I always want to try something different, so I'm not just doing what my comfort zone is. So we're going to try a leader I've never done before, Augustus. This one looks very powerful. So he needs to have... He gets +2 production and capital for every town. And he can purchase culture buildings in town. So the reason this is important is normally we're converting towns into cities. But it looks like he's the kind of player that doesn't want to convert towns to cities. Like, he's better off if they stay as a town. At least if you want to take advantage of some of these bonuses. Maybe +2 production's not that powerful later in the game, but and then he gets 50% gold towards purchasing buildings in the town. So as long as he keeps them as a town, he can do things pretty well with them. This is, I think, really good to try. And then, of course, I don't know which of these bonuses to take, so give me a second to... I think one of the ones I definitely want to take is the social policy slot, because that is really good. I don't think there's anything that benefits towns so much. These are really good for gaining influence. Actually, I think one of these is probably best. I just don't know which one. Alright, so bear with me here. Okay, science is going to give you +1 per age in your palace. This will be +1 civic per age in your palace. This one will be 25% bonus to settlers, which is not a bad one. If you're going to take it, take it early. This one's going to give me influence, which I do need, because I like to... You know me, I like to always have suzerain status. That'll give me gold per age. And this one, I typically take I get +1 favor. To me, it's between diplomatic and expansion. This one I would only take because building settlers early game is, of course, part of the strategy in the early game that you need, and it's sort of worthless later in the game. Although when the new world comes, you end up building settlers again. To be honest, I like the diplomatic one the most, so I'm going to go ahead and choose that one. I could choose both and get rid of the social policy, but I actually like the social policy one. And so yeah, let's do that. And then we're going to do Rome. So they get another civic culture in their districts, in the capital, and city centers. I just like their bonuses, and of course this is just a nice thematic combo. So let's try it. My comfort zone is here now. These two, I can still win in these two, but it's iffier. I struggle sometimes, depending on how I start. I've never messed with this yet. I'm going to try Terra Incognita, which my understanding is we're going to have a continent to start, and then the New World continent is going to be random. So, although somebody just told me that there's no civs in the new continent, and I don't think that's true, but we'll find out. And then, because having no civs in a new continent would also be fantastic. And if that's the case, I'm playing this every time. I just don't think that's true. And then I like the largest map size. And yeah, let's launch.
A new banner unfurls, emblazoned with triumphal laurels. Rome seeks its champions.
Okay, always got to turn on the grid and the resources. So we got some really nice resources, although they're all, out on the outer edge. That's fine. But if my capital city is going to be the primary city that needs to grow, this is fantastic to have all these. Everything that's adjacent, we're going to be using for the ageless buildings, because the ageless buildings get no adjacency bonuses unless they're next to the palace. That's the only way they get adjacency bonus, and the palace is the one giving the adjacency bonus, not them. So we want to put them around the palace, and then anything else that gets adjacency bonuses, we want to put it on the outer areas. So let's go ahead and start. And then we will build a scout as always. And I totally forgot to do this, so let's... I want to get the extra influence. In this case, we're going to go pottery. And let's build another scout. And first thing I want to do is search. See if there's any... No goody huts near us at all. That's not good. But it does mean, though, I want to go this direction. More inland. And yeah, I got to decide. I think I should go after these 3 resources first. Although these are farms. And one of the things you may want to consider is if you take a production by building a mine, that gives you more production points, which would help you to build your city quicker. But then it means I'm going for these resources which are pretty far out, instead of these 3 which are close. Actually, this is a tough choice. This will help my city to grow quicker. I think for now, because these aren't giving me production bonuses at all, let's go ahead and do the farm. We'll have it just grow quicker so we can get these 3 tiles. Alright, we explored out some more. And there's a goody hut, finally. Jeez. They were being really stingy so far. 2 turns. Oh, we just grew again. 1 more turn into our next scout. So which one of these am I grabbing first? grab the middle one. And there we go. We got our next scout up. And now we get to choose, you know, do we want to get a granary or a warrior? I'm going to go for the granary, and here's why. We're going to do the bump strategy. So now that I got this one built, I'm going to bump that farm. Then I get to grow my city, and I'm going to go ahead and take the wine. So we got both resources already in our capital without... we did lose the benefit of the farm, but that's okay. So 60 culture. I'm going to go with the culture. And then let's see here. I don't need production bonus towards infantry, so I'm going to go ahead and do the monuments. And yeah, with the Roman civics, remember these are their traditions. This one gives you production bonus for military units in your capital for every town. This one is just a culture bonus for building military. This one, your towns with specializations get bonuses, and your urban districts in your capital, which is going to make sense that your capital is going to have a lot of urban districts, because if that's the only city you have, you're going to have a lot of urban districts there. Alright, so I do want to get the unique Roman civics, but my recommendation is you always want this one so you can get your altar and your pantheon going. This one so you can have an army commander, because if you're going to do any combat or defending your settlements, you want to gain experience points for it. You don't want to be doing it for free. And then this one here lets you get merchants. So my thought process is to get all three of these first before you start dabbling in the unique stuff. I mean, maybe it could change based on your civ. And then I try to go for this one first. And it's really funny because there's a pantheon that gives you influence points. And the dang AI takes it first, every time. And then between these three, this one's challenging because I think the one on the bottom is probably the most helpful. Because this helps grow your cities and towns. And this bottom part helps you to produce your buildings quicker, like the library. But the top one lets you get a nice bonus towards wonders, and wonders are necessary for this first age, because that's one of the culture goal, is to build a lot of wonders. So if you need to build a lot of wonders, this would be very helpful to you. And I honestly don't know which one to choose sometimes. I did get a sense that we're going to get a lot of culture points just from being Rome and having all the towns and things of that nature. So I'm leaning towards this one. Although that 15% is huge for, like I said, getting those wonders built. But here's the trick. To build a wonder, you have to have a city. I don't think you can do that as a town. And if I'm going to be playing with a lot of towns, I just don't see myself building a lot of wonders. So I'm going to go ahead and go oligarchy. Then by doing the extra policy slot, I get to take both of these instead of having to choose. And I don't know how he got injured so badly. I'm going to go ahead and rest him, I guess.
All are made of clay.
Alright, so we got one started already. Now, the common, or the current meta, if you will, is to go straight for writing, because the library will get your science generating quicker. And it's hard to argue with. These other ones are good. Especially, like this one, sometimes I wish I had quicker. Just because I want to build a ship and start going up and down the coastline. But I'm going to go ahead and do that. I don't have a problem with that. And yeah, we'll go ahead and... Yeah, it looks like we already found another continent. So we're in Nova Pangaea. And it looks like we found Kamari Kandam. Interesting. Oh, and there's our first person.
So,
the one that likes to spy.
here we meet. And I gotta ask myself,
Man, there's just not a lot of goody huts around here, is there? I actually like getting the influence per turn. This guy's looking healed enough. And we got her going around grabbing stuff. Alright, we just expanded again. Let's take the gold. This is extremely interesting with the... Like, we almost have, like, this wall here that's going to make traversing this map a little difficult. And we might run into a dead end there, but let's find out. Okay, we got ourselves... I need 170. A science one is a good one to start with. We need 1 science and 1 culture, typically. And she's going this way, which is fine. And you can see we found 2 goody huts. And since she came from over here, I'm going to go for that one first. Alright. We just met somebody else now. So that means he's near mountains. That might explain why there's so many mountains. Because, you know, he chose a leader that gets bonuses for mountains, so guess what we have a lot of? That's getting really interesting. Yeah, I sort of missed that last game where we were able to explore like a million places.
But it is in this one.
Alright, I'm not going to change that yet. Culture gold. Or this is culture for the rest of the game. I'm taking that one. Alright, and so like I said, I do that, and then I want to get my army commander going. And then here's what I mean. This one's available. Holy cow. They went with this one, which I can understand why they take this one first too. But this one gets taken first almost all the time. Yeah, I'll take it. And yeah, now we got some choices here. We got the ageless, and then this one's not ageless. But we can still put it around, because it will eventually... Or we can even build it like in our capital, because it will eventually be something we can overwrite. I'm going to go ahead and do the capital for that. And then we're going to see if we can cut through the mountains there. And then, yeah, let's get that going. Oh, there's the civics one that we were talking about. Always take the culture early. Gold is something you want to accumulate, yes, but it's not as important to get early. And so yeah, we had to go into the water to do that. Alright, so we have all 3 of these. And now we want to get these going. And see, now there's the hammers I was talking about. So let's go ahead and do a mine. Get the hammers going. And that's actually a perfect spot to build a... to build the altar. But it's too late now. Okay, food lets your city grow quicker. I'm going to go with the happiness, though, because that unlocks another social policy, which is fine. Okay. So here we go. So this would help boost our growth, which, I don't know, 20% of a low number is still a low number. So I know this is 30% of a low number as well, but I guess the logic's the same either way. But right now we're trying to crank out some buildings, like the library and the altar. So I'm going to go ahead and do that one. And then there we go. See, that's the nice thing about having the extra social policy, is I don't have to spend too much time. Okay, so obviously, this is pretty cool. Especially if you need to warmonger, this will help us grow, and that's the rest of the game. So I'm going to take that. Let's go ahead and they did some visualizing there. And yeah, getting attacked. So let's get away from them. There's some nice resources, some nice places. Oh, here we found Pachacuti. So he's way up here. He's not down here where all these mountains are. That's interesting how you find him way over somewhere else. Nowhere near. Alright, so I do want to get a settler going. I think I'm able to. That's why I don't take the expansion, because I end up buying the settler, if I can. And look at that, I have damage already, because we got freaking winter storm going on.
Do nothing which is of no use.
Yeah, we get our army commander.
The spoken word.
I don't think I need that yet. It's a nice to have, not a must have. Well, this is tougher. I'll go ahead and do the culture. And how are we doing? Alright, so we did that. This gives us an extra science and our first codex. This gives us some nice production. And that'll let me start going up and down the coast. So I'm going to go ahead and do the production. It also lets me build a slinger in case I have to start defending my town. And then, like I said, this is the trifecta. This one may not be as powerful because if I'm too far away, I can't do any trade routes right now. But it is something that might be worth getting. It's just, like I said. And then here, Temple of Jupiter. Like this one right here. It lets me get influence. So I can go for influence early. So I'm going to go ahead and do that instead. I know I need to rest. Do some exploring. So there's my military commander. I don't have any actual military units. I would tell you I'm going to produce one, but obviously I'm having issues here with I got all these building backlogs and stuff going on. I'm not doing very well here in the production department. And there we go. We got some nice science from that. Volcanic eruption. Just gonna have him. I can have him explore, but I'm gonna have him just. Well, no. You know what? We are gonna explore. We're gonna go this way. There we go. And now we found Miss Tubman. That's her capital. I mean, you could tell by the star, but I just recognize the town. So she's playing, and I should have noticed that's Egypt there. So here you can see our comparison. I'm behind in gold. I'm ahead on influence. They're ahead of me in science. And I'm in the middle for culture. And they're also doing better for happiness. So they're doing better than me all around. And I don't know if it's because of the difficulty level. Like that's allowing them to get a bonus that, bonuses that I don't, get at the moment. I don't know. I don't know what explains that, because I don't think I'm playing horribly at the moment. Culture or happiness? Again. I'll take the culture. Codex or influence? This is a tougher one. Because these are hard to come by. But this is really helpful. I'm going to take the influence right now. Because then I can get this guy going. And then I am going to have to heal up again. Alright, so I have a crap ton of stuff to do. The whole reason to bum rush this was to get this built. That's going to be 10 turns. I have military I need to build for my legatus, which is my army commander. I need to get a settler going, which I feel like the settler is more important than the library at the moment. I was trying to purchase the settler, but I don't have enough gold. So I think, you know, strategy-wise, that's what I want to do, is I want to purchase the settler and build the library. You can see I got some nice resources here. I probably want to get my next town over there, and then maybe explore a little bit more here. There's also an opportunity for a town up here. Maybe forward settle this one first, because, you know, since I'm so close to him. But you know what, forward settling this because I'm so close to her. I mean, both of those are viable. So I want to build multiple settlers. That's my issue. But let's get the library going first. Libraries do get bonuses for being next to... Let me think about this. They need to be next to resources. So they're going to get a +2 bonus for being next to these two, or a +2 here. I don't know why this is getting another... Maybe... Oh, this is getting another +1, because if this fills out to be a full quarter, then the palace gives a bonus of +1. So that's why. So half a quarter is built. If I finish the quarter, I get the +2 from this, and I get another +1 from that. I mean, if I put it here and finish this quarter, this will also generate 5 science and 1 culture. It's just that I would have to build 2 buildings here before I could see that. And if my city was big enough and I had these 2 resources, I could have built something here. It doesn't matter. The library is a temporary building. It's antiquity only. So I can put it in the same place as my ageless buildings. It's just that because I'm mixing it with an ageless building, the problem that creates for me is I'm not going to have a full quarter when the next era starts. By putting 2 ageless buildings together, that gives me a full quarter at the start of the next phase. Anyways, you get the idea. I think right now we just want to get the building down and go from there. I'm going to go ahead and heal up a little bit.
In the calm darkness.
There we go.
Of
We found the...
nights.
This is... Let's go. Let's go. Alright. There's another... You can hover over them. It's the Samarkand. So there's...
The caged bird.
Right, a lot of
watches
production
butterfly.
buildings. And of course I can't build any production anything at the moment. But I'm going to go ahead and get the sailing out of the way now. And you can see I'm almost dead. This settler is as good as gone. I'm going to go ahead and retreat. Don't think it's going to help me, but I'll try. I'm getting close. How much does it cost for a settler? 200. I'm only getting 6 a turn. Ooh. And you can see I can't afford any buildings either. This is the... I mean, this is going to make a perfect place for a town. It's not as good without Isabella, but it's still pretty good. Look at that. 2 food, 4 happiness. Isabella would have gotten 8 happiness, but... it doesn't suck. That's for sure. Alright, I survived, so I'm going to go ahead and try to heal a little. They seem to be letting me be. And let's get another mine down, because we gotta get to these 2 resources. We'll do that to get some more influence. So right now I'm just trying to explore this before I get my settler built.
Avoid any specific discussion of public policy at public meetings.
So I do gain... I'm going to be building some military units, but I think I want these 3 for now. But yeah, so here we go. We already finished our first one. The codex is nice, but always take the free technology.
The fair breeze blew.
Bam, I just finished the technology for nothing. And yeah, like I was saying, I did that, and then +2 gold in the capital for every town you own, right? So I need some towns. Alright, so we got a lot done there. I'm going to go ahead and get this going. And you can see we got ourselves some nice exploration there. And now I'm going to try to bring them back. Because I don't want to lose my... by the way, if your leader does die, your army commanders, they actually come back to life. There's like I think it's 10 turns that they're gone. But they do come back in your capital. So they're like... They can never die permanently. And there it is. It's gone. And Pachacuti wants to declare war on me. So... just explore as much of his area as possible. I have so many things I need to produce now. My production is very poor at the moment. I was just getting ready to turn around, and then we find a goodie hut. I am going to have... ooh. You know what? I'm going to do the gold this time, because I need my settler. And then we're going to get out of Dodge, if I can. I might get killed going after that goodie hut. But, by doing what I did, that allows me to purchase... I can actually purchase a production building, which might help me in the long run. I need 380. I'm at 250. I think I want to build... That gives me 4 production. I mean, that's gonna... It's an extra 50%. So do I just straight up build the settler, or do I do that? I'm going to straight up build the settler. I need to do both. And I got killed. Not much I could do there. And the way that storm just came right across, hit my settler. Alright, I wanted to go over here, but that's the direction the storm's going. And as we were saying, I want to get next to this so I can have those bonuses. But obviously up here is nice as well, because that's forward settling. And then with this guy being my ally and this one being my ally, I would have a nice little wall. And right here, looks like I would get access to some nice resources in all the directions. Who's them? I didn't even know those guys were there. Let's get them going. And, oh, there's the other one. And then, of course, like I was saying, this is really fantastic over here as well. So, now this, 1, 2, 3, I would get that one, but not that one. And actually, this capital, I'm going to get this one anyways, and not that one. Alright, so which one is the priority? I would tell you that, arguably speaking, this is the best of all the spots, but the priority, I think, is to forward settle so he doesn't come towards us. So I'm going to go ahead and head that direction. And hope my settler doesn't die because of the stupid lightning storm.
Avoid any specific discussion of public policy.
Oh, lightning storm's over. I don't have to repair anything. That's good. Both of them are declaring... See, that's the thing. With the higher difficulty level, they just don't like you. And I guess that makes sense. I don't know. I just... It's a little cheeky because now, you know, I'm going to build a merchant and have nowhere to send them. Alright, as much as I want to get these two going, the +4 is super important. And then remember, ageless ones you want to put around. And this is a nice spot for 2 resources. And remember, ageless buildings don't get that bonus, so I probably want to go up here. Both of my scouts are gone. I'm not a big fan of that. And yeah, that guy's just standing on my spot, so I'm going to keep it going.
The spoken word conquers all thought.
I don't know what was going on up here that it was making me... Oh, look at that. They have 3 cities already. That's insane. I haven't even built my first one yet.
Екатерина Алексеевна, императрица и попечитель.
Hold on. That's her. Nope, that's the Mayans. That's him. That's the Mayans. Oh, they're just very close in color. So she's the Greeks up there. He's the Mayans. And yeah, he went this way, across. And look at that. There's another one. I need more influence, more power. And then here, yeah, like, this is really nice, but this one's even nicer. So I gotta go that one first.
Do nothing which is of no use. The essence of all beings is the earth.
So yeah, always getting a civic and a science every time. And that's nice too. I need more settlers. So we're just gonna hum along here with the science. Evenly spread that out. Get our settler moving so we can get that started. And as soon as I get to 170 or whatever I need, I'm gonna get another one going. Yep, one more space. And then we're gonna build right there. There we go, we got our... You always want the road, because otherwise the resources won't work. And then, yes, like, that's food and happiness, that's production. Which way do we want to go first? Remember, it's a town, it's not necessarily... it doesn't use production. We'll go this way first. That's probably a poor choice. I probably should have gone towards where they're going to encroach me. We're one turn away from getting that brickyard, and I think that extra production is going to be very helpful. We did move up to 10. So yeah, now we're up to 14. Things are looking a little better. Like, the settler doesn't take 10 turns to build anymore. I'm definitely not going to be able to build one, so purchase one. So I better get one building. I want at least 2 more right now. Then we get to expand again. That one will get me extra gold. I will go for it. And there you can see we just got our first one. Oh. Who's that? This is Himiko. It's saying this is Himiko, but that's not Himiko.
そなたが
That
来
was a
る
weird
ことは
glitch.
骨の占いによれば知っておった。
That's not right. This is right. See? He's the brown Mayans. She's the Egyptians. And yeah, they both don't like me because they denounced me. But when I get out of this... Okay, it's fixed now. It was showing him with this banner. So again, let's compare. In the gold battle, I'm not doing as well. I am winning influence. My science is still... Man, oh man, he's got 33 science. My civics, my culture is a little low. My happiness is low. They're really blowing me out of the water there. And I think that's
It is easier
purely
to find men who will
bonuses that they
volunteer
get
to
because
die.
they're ahead of me in difficulty. I'm playing a harder difficulty. I think that's intentional. Alright, we've been grabbing a lot of these. Again, I could go for that, but the other civs are too far away. But I'm going to grab this quick, and then we'll come back and get the merchant going.
He was the first to construct a wall.
One of them took Shamran, so she took that one. I can't get them all. Alright, so we got that going. I do have the ability to take one more. I am currently winning this one, even though somebody else is there. But I do need to check. Let's get them going. And I do have the music on this time. So far, I haven't hit any demonetization warnings because of music, so I'm leaving it in for you guys. Yeah, music is better than no music. And I only have 150 gold. It's not that much. We're one turn away from a settler. I want to build another settler. I don't think the next one is only going to take one turn. And you can see I have a whole lot of stuff backlogging here. And I'm going to get a saw pit so we can have a quarter. I got these two I want to build. And remember, they give adjacency bonuses. And they get them. So I want to get those going. There's a lot of stuff I want to do. Just only so much time. I probably need to get some military units going as well. Alright, always happy to do that for now. Oh, now who's... She's doing it again. She was already angry with me to begin with. Okay, settler number 2. I definitely want to go over here. I don't want them to overlap too much. Wondering if I can... If I go here, 1, 2, 3, that would overlap. So right here, these 3 tiles would overlap. If I go down here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, this is the better spot. That's too close. I don't want to do the recommended spot. These two, so if they don't have fresh water, which is what the blue means fresh water. If they don't have fresh water, see, it doesn't tell you like what's the impact of that. You get like -5 happiness to your city, which you could theoretically overcome. It's just, you know, you have to really work hard at it. And I would get these 2 extra resources in addition to these 2 and this. And the fish. Alright, I will go there. And once again, I'm building settlers right now. I'm going to take the food bonus. And as far as this goes, I mean, this is nice if I'm at war. I don't have any scouts. Sure. Remember, every time I build a town, I get extra production in my hometown. That's the reason why I bumped up to 10. So I'm actually helping my hometown, my capital, by getting these cities out here. I know I can grab this, but because of encroachment, I want to move this way as well. So those resources don't get taken away. Also, once I have enough money, which I do, see this? I can build an altar somewhere, right? And so I'm just going to choose the spot I just picked. And then now I can grab that, and I got myself a resource.
It is
Another
easier
one
to
got
find
changed.
men who will volunteer to die than...
Okay, I never met them. But yeah, the AI is definitely aggressively getting these guys. I'm still winning this battle, which I have to check in from time to time. That one I'm doing okay. I am getting to a point where I can get another one, and I think I've gotten all the ones I have seen so far. And now we're going to go ahead and grab the merchant.
He was the
Because I can always
first to
merchant
construct
some
a
of our
wall,
city-states.
80 miles in length.
That gave an extra production. Alright, now normally I just go top to bottom, but I think one of these gave me nice production boosts. That one right there. So I'm going to do bronze working first. And yeah, I got another settler. So I got one coming down here, and then we got to decide what are we going to do about this. If I go up here to the top, I can go 1, 2, and I can get all 3 of those resources. The thing that's tricky is these 2 mountains, I got to go all the way around. I'm going to go ahead and do that, though. It's really far. Well, the Navigable River, this means that it's next to the coast. Because as long as ships can... This is big enough for ships to move up and down. That's a cool little feature with this Civ. Independent being lured away. Check that in a second. So this independent... We're still winning. It's just they're letting us know. I don't want to spend that 100 unless I have to. So production towards buildings in the towns is worthless because they don't use hammers. So you want to do your capital for sure in this case. And then here, this is the Wonder, of course, and I am going to go ahead and grab the Wonder. That'll let me get some food and happiness. Can grow our town again. There's some resources over here I can also grab. I'll go ahead and grab the wine. And now you can see we're starting to cook a little bit. We're up to 24. And I got lots of backlog to think about. I got another settler I could think about getting. I think I want to get my military unit out as quick as I can. Come on. And then this, you can see they gave me the bulwark for free. That's one of the unique bonuses to Rome. I usually don't do this one because this is a defensive stance. I'm all about the offense, but basically unit within command radius can build fortifications quicker. Yeah, these guys they're doing better than me across the board. Alright, so I have a slinger. I can add him to my general if I need to. At the moment, I'm not at war with anybody, although it seems like there's some really angry people. What is the priority here? This one, I think, is nice. I don't think I necessarily want them to be... Actually, let's think about this. +1 influence for each adjacent culture constructible, and then for each adjacent wonder. So if I'm going to build a wonder somewhere, I want this to be next to that. And then, oh, I didn't mean to click on it. This one, same deal. So the question is do I want to build a wonder first? I have found that the Gate of All Nations is really good, especially if they're going to declare war on you a lot. This one, I'm not as fan of. This one, also not a fan of. This one is really good. And you get an expansionist attribute point. So, let's try to do that one. And yeah, I'm thinking of building my 2 Roman buildings here. So why not have a wonder here, for example? Except, the problem is this is between 2 resources, so this is a perfect place for science and production buildings. So then I would want to build my wonder right here. In fact, that is where I want to build my wonder. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Then that lets me pop another one down. And I'm going to go ahead and work my way to get the sheep. And let's get another town going. And I'm going to grab that. Go ahead and put him on alert. Alright, so I have 3 towns up. And that means I'm getting 6 production from them. Normally I'd be at 20. So that's the bonus that this is getting me. And then, of course, my gold is finally starting to take off too, which is good, because obviously I need gold to build up these towns. And like this one in particular, if I can start building some buildings, I can pick up a lot of these rural areas and claim some resources quicker. There we go, I got some nice gold there. I can do this, which will give us some production. And... or I'm doing more of this. Oh, it's always a tough dilemma. I actually think the wonder is better. And yeah, they're all angry with me. I mean, I'm going to have all 3 of them angry. Since I'm at 270, I might as well try to salvage the 1 person I have. So let's do that. I'll spend 60 on her. And actually, let's do open borders. Nope, she declined that. And I do want to get other settlers out. I think there's more opportunity to... I mean, I think I got the best spots, but I could still get other spots along the way. Like, I think there's room over here. I guess I could build a building. I was going to maybe build a scout. I'll go ahead and do that. Sort of ruined my opportunity to get. Look at that, all these people.
A tooth for a tooth.
All right. So this one I wasn't a big fan of, but now we got an opportunity to get influence per turn. And you can see here's Tiwaniku Village. If I can figure out where they are. That's why I need to get the scout going. I lost... And actually what I should do is just go into my army commander and use my army commander. Let's do some exploring. Alright, we got the 3 primary ones. I'm a fan of coming back and let's do these. Gain a free infantry unit and new settlements that you found. Yeah, that might have been a nice one to get right away. And like I said, I can't even reach the other civs, but I can at least reach my city-states. Alright, here we are. Couple of things. I have 1, 2, 3. I can get to this one, and I have to go around the mountains, but I can get these two as well. I just can't get the camel. So I'm going to go ahead and go this way. And similar situation here. I can grab both of these. I can grab that one. And then I gotta go around to get these ones. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I can specialize my town, but the moment I do, it stops growing. So I'm not gonna specialize yet. And I get to grow him. I have one more opportunity here. I got lots of stuff to grab. I'm gonna go ahead. All 3 of the Wonder is picked. And they just... No! I lost this one! No! No. I even said I needed to check in. I gotta do some auto-saves. Let's go back 2 turns. I totally lost track. Not letting that
A
happen.
new banner unfurls.
Not letting that happen. No.
Emblazoned with triumphal laurels. Rome seeks its
I
champions.
knew he was trying it. Alright.
An eye for an eye.
Yep, I remember this turn. So let's go back up to you, mister. He's 1 turn away. Nope, we gotta go back further. My goodness. What a jerky jerk.
A new banner unfurls. Emblazoned with triumphal laurels. Rome seeks its champions.
Yeah, this is where I was still in the lead. So... I know, it's saying, look, he's gonna finish in 5 turns. Yeah, he did take the lead, and now I'm gonna finish 1 turn earlier than him. Man, oh man. I could go back further, yeah, you get the gist. Yeah, I'm back, all the way back to this. Let's go ahead and do that again. I like that strategy. Put that there. Yep, definitely like that. I like that. We're gonna go ahead and get the exploration going sooner. She still hates us. This is where I spent 60 to improve my relationship with her. We're still winning, just barely. There's Tiwaniku. Of course, we're out of influence, but I should hopefully be able to influence him because he's far enough away from them.
An eye for an eye. A tooth for...
So now we're back to this turn. This is where he was 1 turn away. And yeah, we got it. We got it. And yeah, we want this, because look, I'm going to take the gemstones.
There is another world. But when I was young...
Alright, +2 food in all settlements is half decent. Hopefully I can get another another social policy slot soon. Go for that. And then, yeah, we got this one for production. Alright, and our merchant can actually get to Harriet Tubman, which I am a fan of, so let's do that. We'll just keep exploring. Himiko is at war with Harriet Tubman. I think I'm okay with that. She's not really our friend. At least Harriet isn't. I think we went here, if I remember. And then, yeah, we went this way. We chose no here, although I have the money. I can start expanding. If I can find some military ones, they'll produce units for me. Then I don't have to produce it myself, which, as you're seeing, I'm bottlenecked because I'm trying to get a wonder going, and because I have to keep my stuff as towns, I can't build wonders in my towns. And that's a bit of a issue when I have to build 7 wonders. Alright, definitely like the visibility there. How are we doing? We're 1 turn away. Good, good, good.
The canal water gushes from above into the gardens.
This is a nice spot.
Fragrance pervades
Those are
the
going to be 2 good spots
walkways.
to build buildings.
Streams of water as numerous as the stars of heaven flow in the pleasure garden.
We expanded to there. Just got ourselves some nice resources. And again, we have a million things to build, and the Gate of All Nations is really good. I don't know if this gives adjacency bonuses on anything at all. I have no idea. I can't tell. But that one is a really good one. I may have to sacrifice one of my towns and turn it into a city, because I need to build a lot of wonders, and it's better to do it in a place that is going to be a town. That way those wonders aren't clogging up your main capital, but they give adjacency bonuses, and so having those in your capital can really help. So it's a tough balance. But for these two, my plan was to put them here, because I'm going to get the bonus from the wonder. And then if I wanted to, I could put another... I could also put him down here to get the bonus from the wonder. Or even there. That's even better. Oh no, this is between 2... No, it's not between 2 resources. Where's the best spot? If I do this, I can move my settler. I'll do that one. And yeah, I get to move a settler now. So I can build another mine to get more production. There's 2 production there. Or I can get a farm so it can grow quicker. I think for now I just want to do... Let's do a mine. And then, yes, now we can build settlers quicker. to 195. Get them going.
He heard these horrors and his spirit
There we go.
stirred.
More stuff to build. There's the one that I couldn't convert. So yeah, there might be a little bit of opportunity for some city hopping there. It's interesting, this is all the way over here and she's all the way over there. We're still doing good with that one. Alright, we got the 3. Now it's time to grab resources. Go ahead and grab that one. I'll go ahead and take that. Alright, we got our first bonus. Actually, our second one, because we built a wonder. So, I'm going to go ahead and do production. And food. I do have enough where I can start purchasing stuff. Like, get that Legion going, right? Because I need that. I don't have the ability to purchase a settler. But I think if I'm going to purchase anything, I want to get these towns. Like, okay. My brain. The processing in my brain right now is I want to build some wonders so I can get to 7. I can't afford to put 7 wonders around my capital and then still build all the buildings I want to build as the ages go on. So, which of these am I going to convert into a city? And I'm tempted to say it should be this one. I mean, there's not a lot of room for wonders, but whatever ones I can build, I can just build, and then it can just always be a town from here on out. This one actually might not be a bad idea, because it has the most room to build wonders and still be... It cost me $350 to make it a city. And I do lose some bonuses. This is why I don't think I like Rome. Like, Rome is contrary to what you want to do. Although it lets you build that monument right there, it does not let me build the library. Remember we were contemplating that? The library is not an option. But I do want to build some... Yeah, I'm going to do it. We'll convert that one. And then we got to go to production here. And see, we got all these... We even have Petra, which helps with the desert. But I think I want to do... We're going to do Gate of All Nations first. And then Petra? I mean, this one's only 35 turns. Only 35 turns. That's because I got to get my production hammers down. That's my city hall. Oh, because it's not finished, I can't grab that. I always forget that little detail. So what I need to do is I got to spend gold to build the production buildings to help him finish the wonder. And then this one, I don't feel so much pressure. I mean, I do have Petra down here, but I don't have as many desert. Petra makes total sense up there. But I think I'm going to just keep building. Let's finish the quarter.
Those who steal from one person spend their lives in shackles and chains. Those who steal from all people in purple and gold.
So this is when they have specialization. None of them have specialization yet, so it's not quite as helpful. But later on, this is actually going to be pretty nice. 300 happiness or 150 culture. This would let me get another social policy. This, of course, lets me... I don't desperately need a social policy yet, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. I got one more here. And we got more production. So I do want to get a settler. Let's build another town somewhere. Let's get some hammers going. And remember, wonder bonus. 2 resources gives a +3 to a production building. So that's why I'm going to put the barracks here. It gives me a production building, which will give me some hammers. And I'm just exploring at this point. I don't know if I want to get too far away. So let's just head back to a town. I need to get over 200 gold before I can buy something. Got our first trading going on. This is the other reason why it's nice to have a city. I can put these... I have all these resources and know where to put them. Alright, growing this town. Obviously I got these 2. Would be nice to go grab. But then I want to grab these 3 before like the AI does, so I'm just creeping up to make sure we get those. Somebody became suzerain. There's another one up there. Dang it, I don't have this map explored. My scouts died so quickly. And it's actually... I'm suffering from that. Alright, I can at least build a brickyard for 2 hammers. Let's do it there. Alright, so that made the wonder a little quicker to build. Got another growth. I can get to this one. So let's try. Alright, we have a settler. That's a little bit annoying. I'm trying to look at the resources, like... Where can I go? Like, there's a spot here. There's definitely room, even though he's taken up most of it. I would at least be able to get some decent... It'd be a small, tiny town. I could get some decent resources and then prevent, you know, what's her name from taking them all. Over here is a decent spot. I might even get a road still. They want me to go right here. And this is a navigable river, I believe. There's just that the only problem with this spot is... I mean, I guess I could grab those potentially. Let's try it. Yeah, start coming back, dude. Uh-oh, somebody... Terracotta. Whew. I don't even have... that as an option yet. Alright. More stuff. I think this one is a town resource, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that one. It is... Of course, I have no towns to put it in, so never mind. 2 production or happiness. I can specialize. I'm going to let it grow a little bit more before I do. I got some nice production going. This will be good to get some money. That'll be good for growing the city. All of it's good, to be honest with you. But the market, remember, money gets best for water tiles. This is a good place for that. I might want to build a wonder here if there's ever one I can build there. Alright, so I can just grab straight up 1 gold for every one, or plus 5%. I mean, 10% is 3.6. So this is more than 1. 5% would be over 1. So this is clearly better than this. I mean, this is 1 point whatever, and it'll just keep growing. This is much worse. This will give me the range so I can trade with the other civs. I sort of want both, but I'm going to go ahead and do this one first.
Those who delight to attack and to display their valor and fealty
Here's the
should be
terracotta one.
formed in even a great carpenter does not
And
abandon.
we got... So every time you convert one of these, we're just getting free stuff. Oh, look at that. There's another one. Tire. Good, good, good. That's the one we missed out on. I think that one we also missed out on.
He heard these horrors and his spirits.
Alright. So, from a tech spot, I think we're rolling along okay. At least it seems to be. Go ahead and do that. I clicked on the wrong one. So, gold-wise, I am winning. I have influence. I still am losing the science game. Holy crap. Culture-wise, I'm doing better. And then happiness, I am winning. So again, if I want to keep producing, what is my priority? I think I want to... Let's get this going. So you can see there's all this stuff around. This is my palace, so I should probably put it right next to my palace. Yeah. Alright. He's at least back. We'll park him. We got the settler going there. I know I just said I wanted to build that, but I just realized I want to build another settler too. And then the garden. Now this is not an ageless one, so wherever we put it, it'll benefit us. Here we could put it next to... I mean, there could be another economic building that'll benefit for being here. Once the cave finishes, I'll be able to build there. Sure, I'll put it there. And then the bath, I'll put with the cave. The monument. Two that's left. Monument and Villa, huh? Monument there. Villa also there. Alright, another growth. Yeah, I like Rome, but I don't like Rome. It just... There's like... I do think militarily, though, there's some really nice military bonuses that I'm not really capitalizing on here. I can influence someone else if I know of somebody else. Now, here's another trick I figured out. If you click on this heart, it shows all the city-states that are controlled by people, and then there's 2 that are not. So Tyre is one of them, and we're already influencing them. And my only gripe is I have to click, click, click to get back into the screen. And then Tiwanaku is the other, and we're influencing the only 2 other ones. And I don't think there's anything else. Alright, so we got these guys. So I can get +1 science, just straight up. And that, of course, will help me in the science war that I'm losing, because I'm only at 21. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of this one. The only other thing I could do is grab a codex, which they are hard to get. Sure, I'll grab the codex. And yeah, we actually just completed an objective because of it.
When I was young, I thought that money...
And we gained another codex, so happy with that. So the codexes also give us science. So even though I would arguably get more science by taking the +1 science, the codex helps me to complete other objectives and still gives me 2 science. So I guess that's okay. And then here I can take 200 science, which would help me catch up. Or the codex, and I'm taking the codex. Building another unit. And yeah, I got the navigable river tiles, which I think is going to help me. I can expand my town. I definitely want those. I also want this. That lets me purchase units. But I'm worried about him. So let me grab those elephants. Yeah, so let's do that. I have another settler. I want to go grab these. This might be a tad too close there. I'm wondering if I'm just better off going here. I can still get this resource, and then I can go 1, 2, 3 and get that one. Whereas, I guess here I could still get that 1, 2. I can't get that one though, but if I go here, I can. So I'm going to go ahead and do that one. And then, yes, I have some money. So, ideally, I should buy something here that would let me push this out, and then I can claim the elephants. But I've been wanting to buy hammers, because otherwise this is going to take forever to finish. And I don't think I can do both. Well, this one's only 180. So let me do that one. So I got 245 left. And how did it help? Yeah, I just reduced 2 turns on this thing. And then this one, yeah, I'll do both. And then I'm going to expand again, and I'm going to claim these 2 by going here. And so even though I don't have anything on it, you can see my territory covers it. So he won't be able to take it. Somebody just declared war.
Ха, я уже планирую свой
far
триумфальный
away.
парад. Послушай.
Puma.
Oh,
Kung
a joint war. So they're saying I'm defenseless here. I don't see any military units though. I do see a military unit there. Yeah, I gained my legion. My armies over here, though. Guess I'll defend for now. She's my only friend.
ええ
I'm not even trading with her once, let alone twice. I don't want a third war. See, my city-states are really helping me here. I mean, I could, because I don't think I got to use this for any other purpose. Sure. So take them out, get 5 experience points. Here they're attacking me. Damage them a bit. I got another unit over there.
Let arms yield to the toga.
That +1 production was really good. My capital. Yeah, look, I just soared in production on that one. Oh, so right now you can see I'm at -3, which is not good. This will help with that, but the culture is always good. It's a tough one too. I mean, I definitely have warmongers in the midst here. These are always really good, but I'll take the military one. Alright, we finally finished our thing. We could go back to regularly scheduled programming. I got one more to go here. And yeah, for the militaristic, see, I get 1 free war support. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. And obviously it doesn't impact this. Now, here's another trick I learned. I didn't realize you could click on this, and I can spend 60, and that gains 1 war support for myself. Then for 90 more, I can... And war support is happiness, so I'm getting a penalty to my happiness right now because they're, you know, they're happy that they're at war with me. Go ahead and rest. Get my leader merged. This guy's as good as dead. I'm gonna move these guys along because I got this going on down here, and they look like they're gonna be fine. I do probably have an archer upgrade I could do. So obviously I want that. I want that. I want that. Let's take that one first.
Even a great carpenter does not.
Alright, so of these... So this is where it gets interesting, because now I gotta figure out what do I want here. I am producing 15 gold. That gives me some food. I'm gonna take the science bonus. It's still very low, my science. But, it is what it is. Specialize. I still have more resources to take, so I don't want to specialize yet. My biggest bottleneck right now is my money. I've been wanting to purchase things to speed things along, and I haven't been able to. Where's my capital? There. So all of these are next to the capital. I'm going to go ahead and do that one. And then that helped with the wonder building. And then it's going to help with the resource grabbing. That helps. Oh look, they put a settler there. I hope I beat them to the punch. In fact, I'm going to do this to kick them out. So they can't even build something there. I like that. Alright, so I have 100 influence, so I can go here to Catherine again and spend 90 more, and now I no longer have a penalty to my war. You can see they're running away. I have that to help with... See, now it's up here, so I get 10% towards my wonders. And I don't know why that's not there. I was building this. It says monument in progress. I don't understand that. It's either built or it's not built. Okay, then here we got a lot of options, right? The pyramids are a good one. I get golden production on minor and navigable rivers. So I got both going on. And then also the Colosseum very good too. +2 happiness. And I don't want to build 0 wonders here. I know I just built 1. Let's do the pyramids, because that does let me build far away. I'm okay with that. And yeah, I got another military unit. It's all the way over here. So here's my problem. The moment I move him away is the moment that they declare war on me, but I am going to go ahead and start the journey home. And yeah, we got this situation going on. Yeah, I'll go ahead and rest him. He's injured. So I'm just going to get him inside the territory so we can level him up. Oh, look at this. That's not us. It's our friends, though, but it's not us. This nonsense. Alright, that's a lot of money. But if I want to defend my town, I have to. I don't think my city-states are going to help me here. of course he runs away now. Yep.
No man is foolish enough to desire war over peace.
So, with the
For in
wonders,
peace,
we hit our
sons
first goal.
bury fathers,
Military, we
but
hit
in war, fathers
Science.
bury sons.
economic. None of them are doing fantastic, but we are hitting them. This is another one I want to grab, but I think I want to grab one of those first. And again, I want to crank out wonders, and this time around, this one helps with desert tiles. So I'm going to put it here, no, here, so it can boost these two plus this one. And it'll let me grab that resource. So yes, I got a lot of resources going on. I just need more slots. And then this one, I can start, I'm going to start chasing after this guy. Do that, move in, have him join the leader.
Remain less interested in who we imagine ourselves to be.
So the Museum of Theodoric, I never build that. So the AI really guns after that one too. I don't know what the fascination is, but they do go after that one hard. And I think some of it's because of my playstyle. I go after the Roman civics first, and then these ones up here, which I could have easily researched, that they will have the Museum of Theodoric. It's one of these. That's Wayang Palace, Sanchi Stupa. Right there it is. So yeah, it's just that 14 turns was easily spent, you know, doing all this, right? So that's the reason why I miss out on it, is I prioritize the other stuff first. And what should I do here? So my Legatus is doing fine. Gotta wait one more turn. Actually, I'm gonna move forward one space. Have that all join them.
Soldiers, from the summit of these pyramids, 40 centuries of history
Alright, so we
look
got another
down
one.
upon you.
And that would be nice. So like, I just don't know if trade routes are going to be even worth it, since everybody's angry at me. And look at that, I got 2 war support now. So all of a sudden, bam, bam, it went in my direction. I mean, I don't have a lot of city-states. I have probably 5 or maybe 6. So it's only going to give me 5 or 6 gold. Sure, I'll do this. This is the better bonus that it's really hard to get otherwise.
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women, the truly brave, never...
And yeah, that was really nice to get some bonuses there. Okay, +2 happiness in all settlements. Right now I have no specializations, so I'm going to take that one off. Put that on. And I can, again, continue with the wonders. I can continue with... I mean, I probably need another Legatus. In fact, let's add it to the queue. Because I have a big empire, and I need to defend on right side and left side. So I need at least 2 army commanders to pull this off. I'm going to go ahead and move my archer up to join him. I have room for 2 more. So I'm just going to have him wait for now. Alright, and then obviously I have other stuff to build. And right there it says monument in progress. And then the monument, for whatever reason, wasn't in the queue anymore. I don't understand that. Like, what happened? Probably an enemy stepped on there and I just didn't pay attention. So then the villa, I wanted to go on the same place. And now we got the new arena. This is an interesting one. Put that there. And yeah, I got other things I want to build. I want to build a merchant. I want to build a legion. Let's build 2 of them, in fact. And we've never even built our galley yet. All these things I want to do. Alright, we have our fish. We can get some dyes. Grab some dates. I need to build another town. Or conquer one. I'm working on it. I just need my military to build up a little bit. Any repairs needed? Nope. Because I didn't build any units. This one. I'm at 439. All the hammers are built. You can see it's 14 turns. So I'm going to get that library going. Oh, between 2 resources would be best. I don't know why I can't build the library there. But here looks good. That one's, I guess, better. So, okay, I built the library. And yeah, the reason I did that is because I wanted to go here. And that'll increase my science by 4. Oh, look, we got that going on. Deploy. Kaboom. Gain 5 experience. They just built Mundo Perito. Look at that. Yep. Oh, I got my new dude. So this is a settler. I can attack it. Oh, there's a guy right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my new dude once. And this one's forward, and boom. I can attack him. Put these 2 together. It was as if it was always intended to be that way. And yeah, I now have war favor going in my direction. And with this dude, by doing what I just did, I no longer have any negative penalties for my wars. So I played countless games and didn't know I could click on that. So definitely an interesting situation there. Alright, I gotta go get some caffeine. I will be back.
So I took some damage from the volcano there. So this is the part that sucks. I gotta get him away from the volcano. And now he has to heal, but he hasn't moved either. Probably because he's healing as well. And then we have these 3. I'm just gonna bring them all in. Just wait for now. Have him heal. Alright, so we got there. it. I mean, I am building some, but the queue only goes so fast. My biggest issue with this game, I think, is my gold production. Because with all the towns, you need to produce things. And things are 50% cheaper in a town. And right now I'm in a city, and I'm trying to produce in a city because I'm trying to... But you know what? With the hammers and stuff, maybe I should just stop. And then let's go to our towns and produce there. That actually might be better. Yeah, because they produce at half. So I'm just able to get a lot more stuff out. Alright, so I have 143. Somehow I went to -1 against this guy, even though we haven't attacked each other at all. I mean, he's all along here. Maybe he's scoring points because he's winning against my city-states. I have no idea. There's an archer coming. She's been very aggressive. Okay, so do I want to... I mean, if I want the town to keep growing, I can't specialize yet. It's really hard to specialize in the first era, because you want them to grab up all the resources. But some of these resources will disappear in the second era, and yeah, then it's a bit of an issue, but... And you know what, the specialization doesn't give you all that much. Because the numbers are low. I mean, 16 food is going to turn into, 19 or 20. I guess percentage-wise, it's a big bump. But I just, see, look, we got some stuff going on here. So let's start moving towards our city. Along the road, preferably. And if I can get both heroes in the same area, they both get experience points. Then I get double. I need 120 if I want to do that again. Same with her. Also, when it's positive in your direction, you get attack strength bonuses. Alright, so I think I definitely want... No, we're going to do the food, because I want all my towns to grow. I mean, I definitely do more damage, but I was already damaged when it started. There we go. Uh-oh. They completed... Somebody else completed Petra. Dang it. That was one I really wanted. Let's get the Colosseum going then. Like this guy's almost dead. want to save this guy because he's gonna die. I don't think I can. Dang it. I can't. Oh, I got lucky because he...
Perfection
Gave
is
up.
achieved, not when there is nothing more.
Some nice experience points. Heal him up. Get some experience points. This is the thing, like, even with the extra trade route, but the camel would be nice. So yes, we're gonna go do that one. And I just noticed I could build some more roads. So for some reason I can build a road from here to somewhere. Don't know where that would be. But yes, I need some more merchants. And then we have this blacksmith thing with 7, and that's, I was saving this spot for that. And as much as I need these guys, I'm gonna just slide that in right there. I have room for one more city. I was thinking maybe I would conquer one. I'm not at a point yet, but I mean, he's got juicy stuff. 1, 2, 3 right here. I just gotta get to a point where I have my army built up, and I did neglect my army. That is true. Production's been like tough to come by in this game. And the gold. Both have been tough. I am getting 100 gold a turn now, which is getting me closer to where I need to be. And yes, I'm taking out his settler, because I don't want that nonsense happening at all. There we go. Got ourselves a promotion. There's one of our new guys. Alright, so, you know, I like the logistics path, because that gives me +2 unit slots, so I can have a larger army. And of course the assault path is the best path in the game. I usually like to do both of those, but now I got this defensive one, so I can do, when defending, and fortifications within range would get a bonus. And the healing would be nice. Like, that's a nice one at the bottom. Why am I contemplating? Well, I already have 1 out of the 4. So it only takes me 3 to get the 2 command radius. Whereas if I go do these other ones, it's going to take even longer. So I'll go ahead and do it. Science or culture? So somebody finished the Great Steel. Alright, she wants peace. I mean, if I agree with peace with her, then that allows me to focus on the other dude. And she has no cities.
After the assembly gathered, the elders gave their
This is a nice
answer.
one. Wayang Palace.
got a lot of stuff queued up there. I am going to purchase that blacksmith, though. That helps the hammer situation. Two growth away on this one. No, I couldn't grab ahead instead of going straight down because the AI is building before me. Like, for example, I want to maybe build that Colossus with my capital because I have plenty of water tiles. So let's do that and maybe beat the AI to that. And I do have some gold. And yes, the idea was to build the greenery there. Okay, so I got 2 archers. I think I can do this. I just have to concentrate my units, focus. I would heal quicker if I was in friendly territory. So let's do that. Then heal. Yeah, and then see the game's gonna end before I accomplish anything I want to do. I have 0 unfilled resource slots. Influence is not as important now. Although I will use my influence to get a +1 on him.
While stands the Colosseum, Rome shall stand.
So where are we at here?
When falls the
I need 3 more
Colosseum,
wonders.
Rome shall fall.
Military,
And
I
when
just need to
Rome
conquer.
falls, with
I
it
have a
shall
lot of
fall
science
the
to go.
world.
I have a lot of economic to go, but the economic is more of a... I need some more slots. So you get 2 + 2 combat strength. I don't know if that's rest of the game or just rest of the session, or Act 1. Plus 50 happiness or 25 culture. Combat strength would be nice because I'm planning to go conquer. So I'm going to go with the culture. That to go in. And if I had enough gold, I mean I do have enough gold, I could buy, like I don't need to produce an archer, I could buy an archer. So it only costs 140. But the more I build these buildings, the more I could potentially get some gold going with them. I know I can get some culture going as well. Let's do that. I think that'll help me with my 3 monument quest that I've had. Hold on, how come Wayun Palace isn't showing up anymore? Get that up to the top. Ooh, get a troop? I mean, I'm definitely building a wonder. We just got a culture point. That's another thing too. The game doesn't explain, like, because it's different for each civilization, like what You know how you get these like historic, like it's almost like these thematic storylines, right? You know, if you have your first battle with Rome, something pops up and gives you a militaristic point or something. Those are things that the game doesn't explain how you get them, and they change with each civ. So if you wanted, for example, to max out your diplomacy points as Greece, you know, maybe there's certain things you can force your civ to do that's going to encourage those events to happen. And there's sort of a mystery right now, and that's one of the issues. Okay, I think this one's going to be the easiest to take. This one, of course, see it has walls. So does this one. So these ones are going to be tougher to take. But I can come in at this angle and then work my way over. Or just go straight for Copan and cut them in half. I think I'm going to go... I'm down to 42. I need a ballista. And I need it more than I need the galley. I need it more than the galley. Alright, I think I want to start working my way over. And that guy's gonna keep healing. We've got our trade route going, and this is the part that helps. Camel gives me 3 more slots. So what do I want to do here? Production is always good. They all give me production. Production on food. Happiness. There we go. We hit another milestone. And I need to build another city too. Oh, that's right. I'm trying to conquer. That'll help with the wonders. 10%. I'd still need one more to get. The food is good though, because they give that to other civs. Bam. I'm actually able to specialize this one. How do I want to do it? It's 12. Or I can increase the trade route range. I'll do that. All that did was make it go to 16, but I guess it's still better than what it was. Built anything that got damaged there. There's damage here, but that belongs to him. You can put a specialist down, or look at that 2, 4, 6, 8 bonus. Yeah, we're going to do that for sure. Alright, we're fully healed, so let's start working our way. Work our way. That was painful. That's even more painful. they're gonna kill him. That was, they had their troops ready, waiting for me there. Okay, so he is going to offer me a town. He just killed my leader, so it ruined my plan. So sure, I'll take the town. And that helped me get 2 more points. I need 1 more. I'm all the way up there. Jeez Louise. Okay. Yeah, these guys are aimless now. I mean, I do still have 1 leader. So we're going to get positioned for the next time this happens. Yeah, so actually losing gives me something. I get 150 culture and +2 combat strength if I have to defeat an enemy commander, which I'm not at war right now. 300 happiness, but minus 25 gold or 100 culture. Take the happiness. Alright, I got my galley. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I have it. Let's explore down. So I have this to explore as well.
Perfection is achieved, not when there is nothing more to add.
Who's this? That's her. I don't know why she got so damaged. So I can go for the Oracle. This one gives me a diplomacy point. I was trying to build the Colossus, so I don't think I want to get another one going yet. So I have that one full. I'm sending him back. Somebody built something. Alright, Nalanda.
Eh,
Yeah, I just didn't have my military organized and ready, and then of course I got my commander killed, which actually gave me a nice little bonus. I've got to keep that in mind from now on.
Skill is handed down to me from my ancestors in a perpetual line of accumulation.
The Wayang Palace. This is getting frustrating now. It's exactly like the last playthrough, where they keep building the stuff that I'm trying to build first. Only one more to build with this guy. This will give adjacency bonuses to here, here, and there. This one will give bonuses to all those. I think that's the better play. As much as I want to finish, well, no, I'll let it finish. And yeah, I'm just trying to build whatever I can. Remember, production gets turned into gold, and it's a mining. So here we can do that, finish a quarter. That'll turn into gold, which makes my gold income go up. Those are the little things I can do. And all my purchases are 50% discount because of the Roman culture. Right, we got another army's worth of stuff here. Just need my leader back. One frustrating thing about the color palette on this game is, like, that's Catherine the Great, but see, this is the border for him. Those look like almost like identical colors. This is also Catherine the Great, so I am going to overrun this unit so she doesn't set up any settlers down here. She keeps sending one down here, though. I wonder where she's trying to settle. Maybe down here? But anyways, as I await my next commander, which will probably show up here. So, she's suffering war weariness, and I'm going to make it worse. We're going to go up to +5. +6. Yes, yes, yes. My only problem is, if I want to go up and conquer her town, which I do, this jerk won't let me through his wall, because he hates me. I'd have to go all the way around the left side here, which I could do. Yeah, let's start trying. He already took his turn this round.
I only have 2 cities. So she has a chariot sneaking around. But if I do want to attack her, I mean, it's going to take me, like, all game just to get up there. Yeah, they're going to make me walk all the way around. Oh, I see. They're going after Taruga here. Somebody else is trying to finish that wonder. I don't think there's anything I can do to speed that wonder up. I'm 2 turns away. I just gotta hope I get it done. They won't let me go into their capital to defend them. Yeah, this galley has been worthless.
He doth bestride the narrow world,
Alright, we got it.
and we petty men walk under his
How close are
huge
we?
legs,
We need
and
2
peep
more
about
wonders.
to find ourselves dishonourable graves.
I can build 2 here. I'm building 1 there. So I just need to build 1 more. This one gives me a diplomatic point. This one gives me a small amount of culture. Every time I do a narrative event, I'll get 10 per age. So I can build it here, or I can go here. Which then allows me to build in these 3. I'll do that one. So I was able to get 3 more in, which is good. I probably just saved that city.
An army is a miniature of the society which
Yeah,
produces
somebody
it.
built that a long time ago. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna end up at war with this guy now. Sure.
Aswang.
I'm gonna do the same thing to him. Boom, boom. Alright, well, I am up here, so I am going to move forward one space, because I gotta get around that mountain. And yeah, I have a million things I can build. So just build all those things to help my cities, because I'm getting good gold income because of this. Also means these guys need to motivate. Probably need to build another legatus. One more turn with him. We'll build another one. I know that another one's going to appear, but I can't afford to wait for it. You gotta get to work.
In the midst of the snow from this day forward,
Right, I should
your
have,
pronouncement shall be unchangeable.
I added plus
To
10
raise or bring
progression,
low,
which
these shall
I
be
would
in
like to
your
get one
hand.
more here. One more there. And just two more there. Man, I'm really close here. I'm almost completely done. This one right here is the one I want. Doesn't help me, but it'll help me next era. Okay, so Rome. I thought I said I wanted to build one of these. And I'm defenseless, I think, because of that. Man, they're really going after my happiness. Nothing I can do about that at the moment. I'm trying to remember, do I have all the resources now? So the way you, it's a little painful, but you have to click on yields. Yeah, I can't tell. So if I specialize this one, there. So now all the food he produces is going to the cities.
Ships at a distance have every man's wish.
I'll need another slot for... Oh, somebody already has that one. That doesn't do me any good. So I have two different directions to attack here. I can help bail them out because they're attacking... Well, they're attacking her. I don't care about her as much. Move this guy down. I don't know how I built a chariot. I thought I said an archer. It is what it is. Since it's a chariot, I'm going to move it up. Chariots don't really defend towns very well. There they are again. They have a settler again. They are very determined. Oh, I don't want to declare war. I'm not going to be able to get up there. Gold is fantastic. Let's move him forward. So, same issue. I'm on the attack, but I'm taking defensive bonuses. Another reason not to like Rome very much. But I'll do it. We'll get this guy up here so our army can form up. She only has the one city.
After the assembly gathered, the elders gave their answer.
I am annoyed because I wanted to see if I still had war weariness on her. Because a part of me is like, well, I'm going to just keep the pressure on. Right here, that's a big one. Yeah, a lot of good that galley did me, huh? Alright, I believe this is Catherine causing me issues. So as much as I would like to keep her war weariness up, she is annoying. So
Красно.
we'll call it done.
Быть посему.
And you know what? As much as I'm okay with that, but I need to get some merchants going. And I must have been building that somewhere already. There we go. That's going to get us close to 100%. Economic, culture, the science is really far behind. I just need to conquer one town. This is causing me issues up here. I'm gonna get wiped out because of those dang archers. That's awesome. Did you see what just happened? And I think that's because of the war weariness. They were so unhappy, they just joined me. Oh, that was beautiful. Let's put on more pressure. And somehow I survived all this. I don't know how. Nope, I can't do that. I gotta move forward instead. I had to do that, or otherwise, well, first of all, I get all the experience points, which is good, but I was gonna get clobbered here. So yeah, I ended up getting another town out of the deal. Okay, military. I know if I just conquer one more town, science really far behind. Now the science thing isn't as far behind as you think, because the problem is I need to take mathematics instead of this. I don't know, can I switch? That does get me one codex, but it's 17 turns away, so yeah, I am a bit behind there. And the reason is there's a building, the academy, which lets me put more codexes in, because I have codexes stored up, and the Copan is on fire here. Let's see if I can repair some stuff. Repair that academy. And the library. So now that I repaired all that, look at that. So I at least got to level 2. I don't know if I'm going to make it to level 3. I would like to, because the science, economic, and culture are the best ones, in my opinion, to get the legendary Golden Age stuff. Military one I'm not as keen on, but it's a playstyle thing. It's not that the game's imbalanced or anything crazy like that. But yeah, I'm going after Tikal here. And then in this situation, I need them to go. I need them to heal. That's what I need. This guy's a general. They're not letting me attack it. Because she's not my territory. Or maybe it's because he already went this turn. I bet that's the situation. So they got a lot of stuff going on there, but I got a lot of near-dead dudes here. Alright, so that's a potential problem. Yeah, they won't let me attack the boat. He's got the ability to kill me. I'm gonna stay where I am. I have general up as close as I can. Get one of my archers inside the city. I do have 768 gold, so let's see what I can do here. Oh, I didn't mean to go out that far. It's alright. I did lose a unit because these guys are near dead, all of them. No, go up this way. I gotta have him heal with the general. I might lose my catapult.
God with such splendid irony.
And Corvette. Social policy. Units heal. We're gonna do that. And then so I know I probably need some more units, don't I? Yes, I do. Get some more legions out. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have rushed this because now I forced it to go to the end of the age. I do have spots for... Ah, see, look, I got a militaristic point for that. See, I'm not too concerned about city-states, although sometimes they are really annoying. This could be really good. Yeah. And then the settlement limit's nice too. Just gonna pile on. Why not, right? Gotta start pulling everybody in. So the units that are with your general stay with your general, although you do lose, like, your cavalry, which in this case are the chariots, and the catapults. They will revert to a lower tier unit because you don't know how to make cavalry or siege units in the beginning of the Age 2. But yes, your guys need to have the soldiers embedded with them. Oh, I made a mistake. That trade route's gonna be meaningless. I should have built the road. And then, okay, so here's the thing. We hit the thing, so now I'm gonna propose peace. And this is a size 4 city, and I'm gonna...
Oh, Willaricoi. Chairai.
So I just made him give me a city. And, it put me all the way to the end. So, science was the only one I didn't hit, which is shocking. Because science is something I always do well in. But it is what it is. And... another thing that's odd for me is it's telling me that the age is ending. But sometimes I get to take more than one turn. Let's see. And there he is. That's the guy that died. And boom, he just peered up and said, "Hey guys, what did I miss?" And there it is. And having a low score here, or low influence, sort
The
of
Roman
stinks, 'cause
Empire stretched
a
across
certain
the land,
amount of influence will
yoking
carry into the
all
next
those
era,
in its path under
and
its
so that would
banner.
allow me to
As long as there was
start
sun to
gaining
shine, none could
city-states right
escape
away.
its
And,
shadow.
and because I spent all that to, because I wanted to rub it in on the guy with the happiness, that was probably a poor choice on my part. So if I want to be a perfectionist, I should probably reload from 3 turns ago. So there we go, we got him up to level 3. So I have no idea what's the best civilization to carry on the whole town thing. Like, is there any other civilization that gives you bonuses for keeping your stuff as towns? It's hard to say. And like I said, like this one's rural population. And it could give you bonuses, but like we don't know what the civics are for these. And the Abbasids, I never played as them, so I don't know. Obviously, Spain unlocks. I've played Spain several times. They definitely don't have... I mean, if anything, they give you bonuses for converting to a city. Songhai, I never played. This is +2 capacity in cities, which is the opposite of towns. This, of course, is more river-focused. And we have played as them. They're actually like Greece. The Normans, in my first playthrough, I believe I chose the Normans. And I've actually never played as the Normans through the whole age. This is what I'm contemplating taking, is the Normans. Just because I don't really play them very often. And then the Inca just do not impress me at all. I never take the China ones unless I'm doing a full China playthrough. I just think that would be really cool. To just be the different dynasties, the Han, the Ming, and the... I can't remember the third one. Yeah, let's do Norman.
The winds rise,
The
and the
Kivitatis.
Normans cross the channel
Isn't
of
that what it
history
was
to
from
seize the
the
world
board
for
game where
themselves and hold
you're
nothing
in,
back.
That was the name of the British that the Romans left behind as their empire was deteriorating. So always the most fun part of the game, right here, is you get to take your rewards. So starting here, Roma, of course, is the current capital. And what we could do is we could change the capital, and then Roma would remain a city, but then we would turn either Ravenna into a city or Patavium over here. And then they would be renamed Rouen. Here's my issue. The bonuses here are for towns, so I don't want to do either. So now with the science, because I don't have the +3, the +3 would let you keep your academies. But as you may have noticed, I didn't actually get to the academies. I never had enough science to get there. So, and then my antiquities were, my codexes were low. So really I just want to do 2 points into science attributes. And here, my amphitheaters can retain their adjacency bonuses. The number of wonders, every wonder I have, which is at least 7, I would get a +1/+1. This one could be something. but these are both fantastic, and I would love to just get 3 points of these. I'm going to come back to that one. Now here, gain an infantry in every unit, every settlement you conquered last age, which was at least 3 places. I don't know if the happiness one was considered a conquering. +2 settlement limit is always fantastic. So I'm definitely going to take that one. And then between these two, I'm going to take expansion. All of your cities from the previous age remain cities. I don't want that. I only had 2 trade routes, so this stinks. So I'm going to go 1, 2... Yeah, they don't let me do a 3rd one. See? So I would have to use my wild card to take one of these. Fine, I'll do that one. 3. So that means, yes, coming back over to here. If I do 1. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of any of these Golden Age things. So which one do I want? Culture or diplomatic? I'm going to take... So the diplomatic would get me another social policy. The culture will, of course, just let me generate culture quicker. There's a lot of different ways that can happen. Do I need 1 or 2 diplomatic to get the social policy? This is where I wish I didn't have to spend the wild card, because I would have taken both of these with the wild card. I'm going to go diplomatic. Alright, and there you have it. Thanks for watching, stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next video.